Here we are in Wilshire Gun's archery range. It's always open as long as Wilshire Gun is open. Great place to sight up your archery and get ready for some good bow action. But today, we're still going to get ready for some Ruger action. Ruger Days are this week at Wilshire Gun, featuring Ruger reps and a chance to win a couple of great Ruger pistols. I bet you didn't know, Ruger has also been in the AR-15 business. Vince, what is your official title here?
Well, I'm actually one of the RSOs here, which is the Range Safety Officer here at Wilshire.
At Wilshire Gun. Now, you're holding the newest Ruger, which is a Ruger type of AR-15?
Yes, sir. This is actually it's a gas impingement. Mm-hmm. It's much more less expensive than the other Rugers that have been out.
I know that Ruger has made an AR, like the SR AR-15, but it's like around $1,200. This is more in keeping with like a Smith & Wesson?
Yes, sir. This one here actually has a forward assist and also has a dust cover, unlike some of the others.
Ah. Vince, you mentioned that we're going to try zeroing in with this. What is that? Explain what zeroing is.
Zeroing is calibrating your rifle to be able to shoot at a known distance. Here, I'm going to set it up for a 100-yard zero, but we're on the 35-yard range. The best way to do that is to take out 25 meters. If you want to convert that, if you are not used to shooting either meters or yards, what I'll do is put it at 28 yards. That's the closest I can get to the 27.7 yards, which would be 25 meters.
And there's no shame in using whatever means necessary to keep that rifle steady when you're zeroing.
Absolutely. I prefer a sling. We don't actually have a sling here. What I'm going to be using is a block.
Yeah.
And that will help create stability. That way I can get a good, solid, well-aimed shot.
All of the rifles that I have that have a shoulder strap, I kind of use as a sling. Improves my accuracy dramatically. And there's no shame in that.
Oh, not at all. Actually, I prefer the slings. Just where you can keep a good amount of tension on there, and it's more stability and less wobble.
Triangulates a little bit.
Absolutely.
The target we're going to be using is as specific as possible, and you can see the grid is out in square inches. That's going to help us determine where we are in terms of, okay, first we fire it with the sights the way they are and where we want them to be, and then readjust accordingly based on the pattern that we see on this target.
The thing about having this rifle here is you are able to do your brass check. Once you make sure your brass check is in there and it actually has a round in the chamber, you can push your forward assist to make sure the bolt is all the way forward.
I see. That's the purpose of the forward assist.
Absolutely.
Okay, Vince, I've got to tell you, that's a pretty impressive shot there at 28 yards, but that's not where you were aiming.
No, not at all. So we just have to adjust the sights, we'll get it on there.
And using the reference points of this grid, it'll give you an idea of what you need to do to your iron sight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Using your points of reference then, you have adjusted the front sight so that you can go up, what, like 3 units maybe?
I'm hoping to bring it up. It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 units, okay.
Yes, and then I moved it over 7 to the left.
And so your front sight controls the side to side, and the front sight is up and down. The rear sight here is your side to side.
Correct.
Okay, so now let's see what that'll do. And that's more like it. All right, time for me to give it a try. When you get it sighted and you get it in there nice and tight, it's very smooth. I really like the Ruger AR. Friday at 7, Wilshire Gun will be giving away this Ruger SR40 40 caliber, and Saturday at 7, this 1911 Ruger Lightweight Commander must be present to win.